A new little tip for Schoology here that I don't think many of you are aware is a feature. So within your sections, you all know how to add materials now and organize your materials into folders if you would like. But what you may not know is that you have control over the sequence and the progress that students make through those folders. So for example, I'm just going to open this ecology folder here. And I put a couple of things in this ecology folder. I have 2 different PowerPoints. I have an assignment where students would have to upload a paper, a little quiz, and then I have a link. So if I, for instance, wanted to make sure that portions of this folder were locked and inaccessible until students, for example, maybe completed part of it, I can do that. So if I go back out here to the ecology folder, on the materials page and click on this little cog next to the folder, I can actually click on this student completion button and I can set rules for how the student completes the materials within that folder. So I can come in here and click on add requirement, and I can put that the member must do an action for each one of the materials within that folder. So for something like a PowerPoint, for example, this is a PowerPoint, the only option is view the item. I can click on add requirement again and select, let's say this was an assignment where they had to upload a paper. If I click on that assignment, the actions change. So I can put the member must post a comment or reply, make a submission, or score at least a certain percentage before the rest of the folder is unlocked and made accessible. So I can put that they had to make a submission. So as you can see, I can add requirements for each of these portions here. Here's another PowerPoint. I'll say that the students have to view that item. And then for this quiz, I can even say that they have to score at least a certain percentage, let's say a 90% on the quiz before moving on. And finally, even something like a link, this is a link for the Earth Observatory website, I can put that they have to at least view that item. I can even come up here and click on requirements must be completed in sequential order. So they would have to do them in the order that they're listed in the folder. So if I click on save changes, now as you can see underneath there's a student completion, like a little gray text. So students have requirements for that. And you can always come back in here, click on student completion, and edit those requirements that we just made. And what's nice is you can actually go into your folder after you set this up and see the students making progress through the folder, what portion of the folder they are through. And just in case you don't know, because I just mentioned order, if I come in here, click on ecology again, in case you don't know, you can always click on any items within a folder, hold your mouse over them for 1 to 2 seconds, and then move them around. Click and drag and drop where you want them to be ordered in the folder. So that's how you can reorder your folder. All right, I hope this was helpful. I'm here if you need any help.